Season 26.
Here we are again.
It's a good thing when you have a problem keeping track and count. It's like, wait, what year did we start? Did we count the celebrity ones? Do we count the over the top? Anyway, season 26, Big Brother.
It's wild. Julie, it does seem like just yesterday you were starting this.
I know, it does.
You always say, expect the unexpected.
You all know our motto. Expect the unexpected.
But what can we expect?
You can expect what everyone is talking about.
Okay.
Especially in this town, in Hollywood, everyone is talking about AI. Artificial intelligence. We're calling it BBAI. And I always say about AI, it's more A than I. It's more artificial than intelligent. People are afraid that it's going to steal jobs. AI doesn't have a heart, okay? It's like Zingbot doesn't have a heart.
Right?
What you can expect is BBAI. I like to call it artificial intelligence BB style.
Oh, gosh.
Which really means expect the unexpected.
Yes,
You know, with
yes.
AI, people are like, oh my gosh, is it gonna turn evil? Well, who knows in the hands of Big Brother?
This season, the theme, of course, is BBAI, but so you're just gonna lean all the way into the madness.
We are leaning into the madness, but giving it our own special sauce.
Okay.
Our own little slop,
Okay.
you know, angle to it, which means it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be tongue-in-cheek. It's going to be a little bit scary,
Okay.
but not at our expense, at the expense of the house guests. Look, it's been on 26 seasons, so we have to, you know, crank it up a little
Exactly.
bit. So with AI, all bets are off.
And you
BBAI, I should say, BBAI.
there you go. You have not one, but 2 nights premiering this season. So was it just so big that you had to?
It is so big this season
Yeah.
that we needed a 2-night premiere. Because the first night, look, we know it's going to be 16 strangers, 8 men, 8 women.
Okay.
It's so big that we need the first night where you meet the first 8 house guests.
Okay.
And then night number 2, you meet the back 8. Because there's a lot to absorb. And then we gotta throw in the BBAI. And that's just like, wait, what?
I'm trying to figure out how this AI is gonna work. My mind is racing right now.
You're not gonna see it coming, and neither will the house guests. Look, I'm a veteran at this. Even I was like, wait, what? Wait, how's that? No. Ooh, that's scary. Oh, I love it. So it's gonna be weird.
So AI will be like woven like into the house, like in the rooms. Will they have?
Oh, for sure in the
Yeah.
rooms. For sure in the bedrooms, for example. Like the have-not room is always, you know, 3 or 4 house guests who lose some sort of competition have to be very uncomfortable. So we have one bedroom where it's like, oh no, BBAI, something went wrong. The bedroom didn't get completed. So I think the beds look like coffins, but then there's also a BBAI beautiful. A few bedrooms that are gorgeous. One looks like, I think we're calling it like fairy tale fantasy land.
Oh, nice.
There are unicorns. It looks like a fairy tale, a forest. Like, if I were a little girl, I'm like, this is my dream bedroom.
This is it.
And then there's another bedroom that looks like Avatar. There's like a mountain. There's 0 gravity. There's just, you feel like you're floating. It feels like a forest, but mountains and 0 gravity. And then there's another room that just feels like Tomorrowland at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So sometimes the AI can be very good, I'm told.
You know, it's like you've seen everything in the 26 seasons of the show, but is there something like particular or unique in the house that stood out to you this year?
I think the thing that stood out to me this year was the have-not bedroom. I think it's the most uncomfortable ever. It doesn't look like a bedroom. In the years past, you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
get it. It's just like a creepy bedroom. I'm like, no, this doesn't look like a bedroom at all. So that's what stood out. And oddly, I like it because I want to see what these house guests are made of.
What can we expect from the contestants this year? Is there any one or a few that we should be looking out for?
Well, I always say, yes, the house guests, when they're trying to audition for the show, when they're trying to get cast, right? Oh, they talk a big game. And we've seen people talk a big game and then they're a little bit overwhelmed. They're like, wait, I was like the big woman on campus, and now I'm like a very small fish. There are bigger personalities. So I've seen big personalities fizzle out,
Yes.
and I've seen small personalities be like, whoa, like where'd that come from?
Yeah.
Because, and I also think these house guests surprise themselves. They never know they had it in them.
Could we see like any familiar faces? Because when I think of AI, I think deep fakes. I think somebody might look like someone else, and I don't know.
Does this face look familiar? That might be part of the twist. There might be a Chenbot BBAI twist.
Chenbot.
Yes. I would say if this face looks familiar, something going on this season.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
kind of part of the twist. Am I allowed to say that? I'm saying it. I'm part of the twist. There you go.
I love that. What are 3 things that you focus on every season to try to keep it fresh and new? Because you still have to do a little something extra every year to
Yes.
keep people coming back.
I would say number 1, everyone loves the iconic games like the wall. It's an endurance competition where they're standing on it, we tilt it, we throw slime at them, water, the elements. That keeps people coming back. I feel like people come back for zingbot every year. Zingbot is something that we have to have every year.
You have a lot of catchphrases. Pissed. Friendship. Your boy. Well, I've got a catchphrase everyone will get behind. Shut the
We have to decide, can this group of remaining house guests really take the insults? There are so many insults we leave on the editing floor because we're like, that will just break that person. We've seen them for so many weeks. That's just too mean.
What's the number 1 mistake that you see house guests make where that's gonna get them evicted and you're like, don't.
Overplaying their hand
Okay.
by talking too much, being in too many alliances, and not knowing how to keep their mouth shut. But it's also, you can't just be the one keeping your mouth shut because you are in too many alliances. People compare notes, and then you're on the outs.
Yeah.
So I would just say, you may not be the most engaging house guest to the viewers if you keep your mouth shut, but you might take it very far in the game. But then if you keep your mouth shut and you're not interesting, the fans get mad.
Right.
They're like, that person was boring.
Right.
And then you got to deal with the online hate.
Yes.
I mean, can you deal with the online hate when you have that check for $750,000? Maybe.
They always say you never work a day in life if you're doing what you love. And I know you're doing what you love. But I wonder, do you see this going for a long time? When do you know it's time to hand your clicker in? Or
I know. I mean, I guess if they can do a Chenbot BBAI where I can hand in the clicker, but it still looks like me on TV and I still get partial paycheck.
Right.
I don't know. I guess until my joints don't feel good or until I don't love it anymore. I see Big Brother going on forever. Is Julie Chen Moonves going to be on forever? I'm just waiting until I see Phil Kogan on Amazing Race or Jeff Probst Blink. As long as those 2 dudes are hanging on, I'm like, I can hang with the best of them.
I love it. I love it. Don't go until they take you. Yes, indeed.
Summer begins when the fun in the Big Brother house heats up. I can't wait to see you.
What can you say to get people hyped up for season 26?
I would say everything that you've ever liked about the show, it's going to be there. Plus, we're going to give you something this season that's going to have you saying, I never saw it coming.
Oh!
The most avid fans, I'm telling you, when I was told the creative for this season, I've never said this, I'm a jaded journalist. I was like, wow, I tip my hat to you, Allison, and to you, Rich, the 2 showrunners. I was like, you've outdone yourselves. I've never said that, ever. I'm usually like, oh, that's cute, oh, that's fun, oh, yeah, we're gonna have a great time. I was like, what? Me?
Okay, well, you got me hyped. I'm in.
No,
in.
it's like no other.
I love it.
It's like cuckoo in a good way. Very good way.
That's the line. It's cuckoo in a good way.
BBAI, cuckoo in a good way.
So good. Love that.